I'm a bit late on this one, I guess. So originally this video was meant to be more cartoony, but since I'm already really late on this one, I guess it'll be an IRL recording. And also my drawings can be described with one word: awful. Also, forgive me for using a script for this video, as I need to keep this video at least somewhat coherent. And also quick, as my phone likes to crash when recording at least 15 minutes of video. So I guess I'll have to be quick about this one, which will be fun with a runny nose. 1 year has passed, so I guess I'll say what I have planned for this year. First off, the special project probably won't get finished, as I feel like a review of a certain game wouldn't bring anything new to the table. Secondly, the 486 Madness project won't be continued because of my stupidity, or at least it's put on an indefinite hold, as I've put the CPU upside down in the socket and have fried something in that more powerful 486 computer, and the less powerful one can't even run Windows 95, so I can't even get any software from the internet to that computer. Instead of saying what I plan on not finishing, here's what I have planned: a YTP compilation type video of the Polish referendum question announcements, of which 3 out of 4 parts of that compilation are already available in high quality on a different platform, and that video, along with an extra part of some extra jokes, should be released on the 15th of this month. I plan on uploading some hopefully coherent content shot at summer vacation time, although if there isn't enough source material, I guess I'll splice in the funnier parts on this video. The third thing is a video or a video series about the Intel Arc A750 graphics card, which is in my computer for more than 2 months by now, and most probably it will be split into a video series. The fourth thing I plan on starting, at least in this calendar year, is a series about basic email usage, which should be both in Polish and English. And also expect the usual random uploads. I guess while I'm here, I can also talk about how these videos are made. Most of the time for video creation is, honestly speaking, spent on thinking of a fun idea for a video that could be edited in a reasonable amount of time. My usual camera is my phone. This thing right here. An Oppo Reno 4 4G producing extremely grainy 4K footage at 50 megabits per second with the HEVC codec, which is a completely absurd choice of bitrate considering the fact that it records only in the BT601 color space. And also, this video is recorded in 1080p 60 for presumably better footage, although I don't know how enjoyable is a, well, tilted video, which I can't do anything about as my tripod is broken at the moment. For desktop or window capture, I use OBS, and for downloading the source material for YTPs, I use YT-DLP. All of this material is usually edited on the computer you see right now, like this setup, this. Although previously it had a slightly weaker configuration. This is a 2020 computer build with a Ryzen 5 2400G, soon to be replaced by one of those 5000 series chips. 16 gigs of DDR4 running currently at 2933 MHz CL15, 3 TB of HDD storage and a 500 GB NVMe SSD, and an Intel Arc A750 limited edition graphics card, which at the time that I bought it was less than an RTX 3060. This computer obviously was upgraded over the years. Originally, back in the middle of 2020, it had 8 gigs of RAM, only 1 terabyte of HDD storage, and a 240 GB SSD carried over from my previous computer. And also the power supply is still carried over from my 2018 build. I daily drive Linux on here, specifically Arch Linux. By the way, currently dual booted with Windows 10 and the Nubara Linux 38KD edition for testing and playing games, specifically Halo Infinite, which doesn't want to start on my OS of choice, which is Arch. My editing software of choice is Kdenlive, which, while unstable at times and terrible for audio editing, is one of the most powerful video editors I have used and is also free. The only problem with it is that it's mostly not GPU accelerated, so it's kind of slow on my PC. I know that DaVinci Resolve exists, but it's unsuitable for my usage due to the mask feature being locked behind a paywall, which, if I remember correctly, it's $299, so already pretty steep. But in Polish currency, it would be next to 1300 Polish zloty, which, with that money, I can max out the CPU in this computer. With that kind of money, I could seriously buy a Ryzen 7 5800X3D and still have some change. For audio, I use Audacity most of the time that I want to do some sentence mixing, as editing any sort of audio in Kdenlive is just too annoying to deal with. A recent addition to this setup is the boombox, which is now used as speakers for this computer, which sound better than the previous pair I was using. So yeah, this is the end of this video. A special fuck you for my phone for deleting this part of the video 2 times by now. Seriously, special thanks to my family for going out of their way to leave this place for next to 3 hours by now to actually make recording this possible, and thanks for watching, I guess. Bye. Oh, fuck.